Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I want to show you a gorgeous new set from Kelly Bangs. It is super cute over at the Illustrated Faith print and pray shop. It is called Jesus, I Know Him. It's based on the movie Elf, but with an awesome Christian twist. There's 3 pages. You can see my printer was kind of acting up, so I apologize for some of the colors being off, but it's a gorgeous set, super cute, and I think you're going to want to pick it up in part of the Illustrated Faith Black Friday deals that are going on. Make sure to check out over on their website. There's all kinds of fun things. But I'm going to use this set to just do a quick Bible journaling page. I am in the book of Matthew, specifically Matthew 28, looking at the Great Commission. And I'm planning on using this gorgeous sticker right here, the Code of God. I think it'll be perfect in that place. So I will link this set down below, but make sure to check out all of the Illustrated Faith goodies that are available. There's new print and pray sets. There's physical like products over there. Check out the whole thing. I'll put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. Whenever you are using printables, a page just comes together really easily, which I love because then it continues to put the emphasis on the worship, on the study, and you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours putting together a page. You can just enjoy the creative part and get your heart in the right place. I'm starting with a snowflake stencil, one of my favorites. I believe this is from the Crafters Workshop, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm going to use a couple different colors of ink. We're going to use this mustard seed distress oxide ink from scrapbook.com. And then I'm going to use the pink, I think this is one of the bright pinks, maybe picked raspberry. And I like how they blend together. It definitely picks up the bright colors that Kelly uses in this Christmas themed piece. It's just fun because they're not always your typical Christmas colors. However, they're definitely the colors of my craft studio during Christmas time because I love bright colors. So let me know in the comments below, do you like traditional Christmas colors or do you like kind of brighter, fresher colors? I'll tell you my decorations and most of my house are the red and green and the plaid and all of that. And then in my craft room, I go really bright colors with pinks and yellows thrown in. And so I like how Kelly includes that in the spread. It's fun to blend straight into the stencil because it's going to end up with a very cool effect after the fact. Where the two overlap, you'll have a beautiful orange color. It looks kind of like florals right now though, but it will be snowflakes in the end. In order to get it in a lot of the smaller crevices of the stencil, I'm actually twisting my blending brush. So I'll put it down and twist in like a circular fashion. That just helps to get good coverage. I'll pick up the whole piece and ta-da! What a fun background for the page. The rest of it comes together really fast because I printed these on sticker paper. We're just going to put them straight on, and I knew I wanted to use this Code of God because I thought it went perfectly with the Great Commission where Jesus is leaving the disciples. So it's not necessarily a Christmas verse, but he's giving them their mission for the rest of their lives, and in doing so also giving us our commission for what we are called to do with our lives. So I thought the Code of God would be perfect. And I love how Kelly did a play on Elf. And it says, first, treat every day like it's your last, expecting Jesus to come, of course. 2, there's room for everyone at God's table. That might be my favorite. And 3, the best way to spread the good news is making Jesus the priority you choose. And of course, that last one relates directly to the Great Commission that I'm highlighting on this particular page. So I'm just going to play with stickers now. We're going to use all the things I love, what I would call abundant spreads. So I like to use all the things. I don't have a lot of negative space in what I create because I just like to have it full of all the goodness. So I just like worshiping. Very cute at the top. We're going to use a Christmas tree, even though my printer printed it a little bit funky. I'm going to go with it. We're going to just use it and embrace the kind of streaks that are in it. And then I will have to troubleshoot my printer later. I actually really love my printer. It's an HP printer. I'm a big fan of the HP Instant Ink program. I love my printer. It's been in a mood this week because I've been making it work really hard printing a bunch of stickers for my Patreon members. So I feel like it started to rebel against me a little bit. So we're going to make a little cluster down here at the bottom with the Christmas tree and the presents. And I love the really cute lollipop. I think it is adorable. And then I just have to trim off the pieces that are hanging over the edge. I want to add a little something. I generally don't like to just put printables on the page and not do anything to make them feel a little bit more custom. So what I'm gonna do after I finish trimming off all these pieces is I have this really pretty gel pen that is the same kind of blue teal that Kelly uses in this particular set. And I'm gonna use that to add a stitching detail. I'm gonna do a little cross stitch look with little X's. We're gonna cross stitch all the way around the code of God right here just to add something a little bit extra. And then what that's gonna do is allow me to bring that detail over to another part of the page. You can see that over on the left-hand side beneath the Great Commission, there's plenty of room for writing. And so I'm going to actually box off an area down in that section so that I can do a little bit of journaling on this verse. So whenever you're adding printables, yes, you can definitely just cut them out and put them in and call it a day. That is totally fine. There are no rules. I do like to generally add something a little extra, whether I am going to ink up the sides, whether I'm going to tear them in a different way, whether I'm going to print them really large, whether I'm going to layer them. I like to do something a little bit extra just to make it so that the printable feels more unique in my spread. So I'm just tracing a box right here. This is an extra blade from my X-Acto knife because why not? It was the right size. Trimming out the extra box will add that same little cross detail in there just so to bring it into the whole spread. And then I will add a little bit of journaling as well. I'm going to write out, "Dear Lord, I pray that my life and my choices would bring you glory. During the hustle and bustle of this season, I pray that my heart would be focused on sharing your word. Amen." Once I finish that little bit of journaling, that's going to be it. You can see that pages can come together so fast and still be so colorful and impactful. Make sure you go check out this new printable set from Kelly Bangs. I also know that there's a bunch of different Cyber Week deals that are going to be going on with Illustrated Faith. So you're going to want to check their print and pray shop. You're going to want to check the physical products over there and don't miss out on any deals because this is the time to get all the things you have been wanting. Trust me, it's what I do every year. I stock up during this year. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Like I said before, I'll link things down below, so be sure to check that out. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. We're having a fabulous time over on Patreon, and when this video is published, there are 2 days left to take advantage of the bonus gift offer that I'm running for November. If you join Patreon, all of my patrons are receiving a bonus gift, and we are about to jump into a fun December project, so make sure to check it out. There's a link to Patreon in the description box below as well. All right, I hope that all of you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.